Honestly, I'm a little underwhelmed. Alright, so I'm going to try and start by avoiding spoilers, and I'll let you know when the spoilers are coming. Alright, so let me tell you where I'm coming from. I've played Knights of the Old Republic and Dragon Age Origins, Awakening, and Dragon Age 2. I played Star Wars The Old Republic and all of the Mass Effect games. I'm a bit of a BioWare fan, if you can't guess. I love their games. I get sucked into the characters and the story and all the little details they put into it. And that's what I really love about the games, is the details. These characters, these settings, these places, they feel real. They feel... It's just, there's a connection that can be made between them. And that's where the problem with Mass Effect 3's ending lies, is that connection. Those people we're connected to, they're not... We know what happens in the big picture, but we don't know what all the little details. It's the same problem I had with the Harry Potter books ending, actually. The epilogue took place too long afterwards, and there's a disconnect between the story and the ending. So I'm likely going to start getting into some spoilers now. For those of you who don't want any, I would stop watching the video right about now. The most I can tell you about the ending is that it doesn't really fit the game. It's very meh. It doesn't have that epicness, that build-up that we wanted. I think the ending needed to be a little bit more like this. At least this is the type of ending I wanted. For those of you who haven't played Dragon Age, I'll explain. Depending on the armies and allies you've gotten throughout the game, it affects the final battle. You can order them to hold different locations, or you can have them help you. That's how I thought the Victory Fleet was going to work. I thought that by having certain groups and certain alliances, that those alliances would be able to do different things in the final battle. But that's just the gameplay, and honestly, I didn't have too much of a problem with the gameplay in the ending of Mass Effect. No, the real problem is actually the ending to the story, and that's where I really think that it needed to be like Dragon Age Origins. Depending on your choices during the final battle, your main character might die. You can force someone else to sacrifice themselves, or you can have a little demon baby thing and avoid the whole sacrifice thing altogether. And that's only a couple of the different endings. There's a lot more variation there, as well as the fact that, aside from the variation, after you get your final cutscene, there's something akin to a slideshow that shows you all the different characters that you've met, some party members, some just different background characters, who you had an effect on, and it gives you a little synopsis explaining what's happened to them since that final battle with the Blight. That's what I wanted from Mass Effect. Honestly, I don't have that much problem with the choices. I'm not happy with them, but I could deal with it if I knew what happened to Garrus, or Tali, or Hackett, or the Victory Fleet in general. I hate how it's just cut off and jumps thousands of years, what I have to assume is thousands of years at least, ahead, and you see the Stargazer talking to the child, so presumably humanity got through it, but what about all the other races? The other big problem I have with this and its ending is the emptiness of it. Once you're hit with Harbinger's beam, it's like they fired all their writers and just picked some random person off the street to finish the game series. It's not necessarily a bad ending. The problem is the ending does not feel like it was written by the same people. It's empty, it's hollow, it's rushed, and that's it. That's the problem, is the emptiness. This game series has had so much soul, so much heart, such a rich, enveloping world that you get sucked into. You care about these characters and these races. It's very, very solid. And to have such a hollow ending that stinks of studio, it's frustrating. Please, BioWare, I know you can do better than this. I've enjoyed all your games, and I still will say I enjoy Mass Effect 3, but I don't enjoy the ending. Fix this?